Okay. Millie.
Hello.
Your character finds himself in a dimly lit corner of a busy, lively tavern. They're there to peruse what's available. Be like, is there anything I fancy here? You've got something to drink, you've got a meal in front of you, and you're not surreptitiously, malevolently lingering in the corner. You're just enjoying the meal. Chloe, you have just entered this town on horseback. It's not your horse though. It's borrowed, sorry to say. You've just come into town after... Because you live outside of town. You're a druid. Come into town looking for something to do. You're a bit bored from just wandering around the woods. So you get off your horse, you return it to its owner, who is just some guy who rents out horses, and you enter this tavern to maybe get a drink. Elle?
Yep.
You're begging on the side. This is a good corner. You know that people come here who have money to spend. It's right outside the tavern, and you're there just kind of bored, reading a book. With the pot in front of you. Fred, you are travelling away from your hometown after your success in being a folk hero. One of your superiors instructs you to survey this town a few days over.
I'm sorry, I'm thirsty.
And so you do, and this is what you're doing right now. You're on horseback in your formal armour, not the super fancy stuff, but a nice full set. Not
What
threatening
time is
anything.
it? Is it dark outside?
No, it's
Midday, morning.
it's around 3 p.m.
I love the way you're saying stuff. It makes me very happy.
I'm very glad, Amy.
It's like your ASMR.
So not hood up time. It's more just
no. This is it's winding
For your
down
character,
from the
it's always
midday
hood up
rush.
time.
And you're just riding along, and you're passing the tavern. Amy.
Hi.
You're also begging on the street. Yeah, you're on there's two corners
Rival
of the
corners.
tavern facing out the street, and you're on
Rifle
the
beggars.
Maybe we're friends and we're working together to make money.
Rival corners.
You don't currently know each other, but you have this
Fine.
silent camaraderie.
What's your character's name?
I'm Myron.
Myron.
Suddenly, there is a brawl.
Sorry, it's just auto-corrected to moron.
Oh, this applies to
Valid.
Yes, okay. Everyone. There is a brawl that starts in the tavern. Some various disagreement about some money. What do you do? We are going to go round in clockwise order. Actually, no. Would anyone like to do anything?
Are you supposed to be surveying this town?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
You seem like the
this
person to do something.
This commotion is loud enough to be heard from
Yeah,
outside.
I feel like I
Yes.
wouldn't really
So
do
is this-
anything.
And
I'm
I'm riding
trying to
past
get
the
my
tavern.
money.
So this is in the tavern near me.
Yes, this is near the
Yeah.
front desk of the tavern. You're currently in the corner away from there, but you can definitely hear it.
So I think my character,
Yes.
would pick up my stuff and move a little bit closer to enjoy the entertainment.
So
Why not?
you collect your things, take your goblet and your plate, and you just sit on an empty seat closer to the commotion.
Entertainment.
Does anyone else do anything during this time?
I pick up my money pot, which has a couple of coins, and I bring it closer to me so people can't see it.
Okay.
Because I'm no one is nicking this from me during this weird little money disagreement.
Yes.
So I'm riding past the tavern.
Yes, it's on a slow canter,
Slow canter, obviously. A commotion.
and you're like, oh,
I hear a commotion. So I hop off my horse, and I imagine it's like saloon doors. And I swing the saloon doors open, and I'm standing there. And then not everybody goes silent, because I'm well known. I'm a proper authority figure.
yeah.
But I
You-
swing
you've
the door
got
open,
your- you've
and
got your
everyone in
armor.
the immediate vicinity turns and is silent, and it's like a silent whistle is heard. Like
Like, you can imagine tumbleweed in the distance.
Wait, how close
and
am I to
everyone's like,
this?
"Oh."
You are
Outside, same
yes.
as me.
Okay, so
Like,
are we
so
like
he has-
facing
he
the
has just
tavern?
walked past you about 10 feet away.
Okay.
And
Are you a
everyone,
folk hero?
and everyone, yes.
I'm also a folk hero, so I feel
And everyone's like, "Oh."
Yeah, 'cause
he's
You are this huge 8-foot
Mm.
tall.
Am
guy
I
in
like the
armor.
tallest guy there?
You are the tallest guy there.
I am the tallest guy there.
The
Dragonborns
seating arrangements are
aren't
fitting.
in this town. Dragonborns aren't that common. They come in occasionally, so you
Mm.
get like about 3 or 4 a week coming into this tavern, but they rarely cross
Mm.
paths. So you are the tallest.
So this is
person.
a rarity for some
Yeah.
people to see.
Although, Millie's character. What is your character's name?
Raxis.
Raxus does come near to your height, but you are far more well built.
Mm,
So you don't see it,
Mm.
and they're also sitting down.
yeah.
I'm just chilling.
And when I'm walking, I'm obviously donned with big armor,
Yeah.
big paladin armor, town guard
Mhm.
armor. So people are obvious. So people respect my authority. I walk over, scan the vicinity just to see what's up,
Okay.
see what's what.
Sorry. Too late for you two. Everything goes quiet in the tavern, though the two men brawling don't seem to notice you, despite the lack of noise around them. Everyone is suddenly, including you.
Where's Akamon?
Shush.
I just want to know.
Including you, turn around to be like, ooh, shit. Someone's about to be in trouble. Myron, turns his head and is like, ooh.
Can I I see this guy go in,
Uh-huh.
and I'm starting to get a bit curious. I'm like, oh, everyone's gone silent. What's going on?
Yeah.
So I go behind him, but I'm kind of camouflaged by
You
his
creep
sheer
up,
height.
Yeah, you creep up behind him, trying to see what's about to go on.
I feel like I would greet Blythe because we've known each other from previous battle.
So in this silence, what is your character's name again?
Accra.
Accra, who is sitting at one of the bar stools at the counter of the tavern, and is like, oh, look who it is. What do you say?
What the cat dragged in?
Yeah, look what the cat dragged in.
You're a drama student, Chloe. You do better than that.
Damn, my friend.
Damn,
We'll work on it.
my friend.
Any
Hello, old
particular,
chap.
any particular action you take with that?
I go and give him a handshake.
Nice.
I acknowledge this. I welcome my friend. Your warm sort of welcome obviously gives off a sort of well-known friend vibe. So I greet you. I say hello, and I offer you a drink in just a second. As of course there is another matter to attend to, but I will get you a drink shortly.
That was cryptic.
Was it?
As you turn back to the scuffle, these two men have escalated to shoving each other around rather violently, disrupting the other customers in this establishment, and you start to pick up on what they're saying. Rowan cannot. Sorry, mate. You're still outside.
That's fine.
Everyone else is inside.
That's fine.
I love how Fred still hasn't noticed me. I'm just creeping behind him.
Let's think about what to say.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, creeping up behind someone who's in armour and weapons.
He somehow has more higher weapon,
Yeah.
higher armor class.
Yes, you hear them talking about this money that one of them owes the other. let's say. And it seems like a rather petty affair. Until, suddenly, in the opposite corner from where you were previously located, you see some curtains open from a small stage. And it's a dinky stage, clearly raggedy curtains being pulled by a pulley. And there seems to be like some magical light shining down, reminiscent of like a spotlight or a backlight. And so everyone is clearly like, well, what's this? Well, what now? And so they all turn to this other corner. Two men in a brawl are finally disrupted by the strum of a lyre. It's a rather shockingly loud lyre.
Even they can hear it.
Yeah, Rowan. This is clearly magically amplified.
Like a microphone.
Yes, but on a lyre. 'Cause this is medieval times. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say a lyre? Like those little goofy little instruments that cherubs have. Just checking.
Like a mini harp.
Yeah, it's like a really small harp you hold in your hands. The silhouette of this person from the backlighting is incredibly tall. And you see horns and a tail wrapping around them.
Oh my god, I wonder who it is.
Who could it be?
What colour are their eyes?
Ooh.
As you're about to disrupt this brawl, you're also quite curious as to who this mysterious figure is.
Who could it be?
But the commotion dies down as all the regular customers are all like, oh, okay. They're quite used to this, obviously. The brawling
dickhead.
does not start again as music begins to play from the stage, the figure coming into animation all of a sudden, just like as a normal bard would, strumming the lyre, playing some music that's amplified, and this breaks up the brawl, this petty debate, and the silence in the tavern breaks. What do you do?
Well, because this has momentarily stopped the brawl for a second, I go over to Accra. I go over to Accra, take a stool next to Accra after buy a drink, and I decide to, because I'm curious, because of this tall figure. I'm the tallest one here. Well, I thought I was the tallest one here. This obviously looming figure.
Are you having a bit of a height?
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm interested to see this. It all seems so sudden. It doesn't seem to fit this sort of just this warm, like, aesthetic. Just this sudden sort of thing. I'm very interested to see, but I didn't really know anyone else since I'm out of town. But I knew Accra.
Accra.
Accra. Decided to take a seat and buy them a drink.
Sorry, I'm getting really warm all of a sudden.
Have you considered taking
I'm in
your
a hot
hoodie off?
flush.
I am not wearing a shirt under my thing. Yeah, I am.
It's
Alright,
okay.
thank you.
We don't mind.
Anyone mind if I take off my hoodie? I'm wearing a bra. Don't worry.
Go
I'm not
for
gonna
it.
have my tits out. Promise. Continue.
Yeah, I go sit next to Accra.
Oh, okay.
Can I see the performance and I get quite excited, so I like kind of do a little jig over there. I'm watching it. I'm like going to people next to me like, oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, oh no, I didn't do the accent.
Oh, it's
I need
pretty
to.
good.
Right, that's pretty good. But it's not the right accent.
Bro, anyone else got anything?
Yeah. I will finish my drink with
Blythe.
Blythe, and we'll join Myron having a little jig.
I think.
I abstain.
And I will swing
From
you
the
round
jig.
because you're still a wee lad.
I turn to you and I'm like, so, You come here often.
I think my character would have finished its meal by then. So I'd just pick up my drink, and then I'm curious about what's going on on the stage as well. So I just kind of lurk over to kind of a corner near the stage, so
You
I can
like
have my.
corners, don't you?
Yeah, so I've got my hood up. I'm hunched over in a corner, probably stood somewhere near you, not dancing. As if I would dance. And you're still outside.
Do you do anything?
I think it's probably a good point for me to make my way inside.
Probably.
Perhaps entranced by the sound of the music.
Yes. The lovely, obnoxiously loud
Mm-hmm.
lyre.
Drawn to the stage, where I stand and watch. Very
Very
close
nice.
up.
They go right there.
Literally, like kid.
To be fair, that is what I do at concerts. I stand at the front and I stare at the people with a completely straight face, and then I get halfway through and I'm like, I really ought to do something so they don't think I'm bored.
You will continue doing as you're doing until the...
I like chewing stuff.
Do you
You
want
gone? Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh, it might only have blueberry flavour, but
That's fine.
I think there's some
I've
bubble
normal.
gum in one of my drawers.
I need to figure out how to go through an accent
Normal
without...
bubblegum.
Oh my god, I love you, thank you. I want to try blueberry flavour, I'm curious.
It's pretty good.
No, I have blueberry.
you have to eat like a whole pack's worth to like it. But then once you like it, it's very good.
Thank you, Poops, I like it.
Anyone else want?
Yeah,
My experience with it
Right
is
now.
terrible and it's still got the shell on, and then once you've gotten rid of the shell, it's actually quite good.
Okay. As the piece comes to a close, this tall figure does a very pretentious bow to his
So sideways.
beloved
Yeah, I was
audience.
thinking this is so sideways.
Sideways, just me.
Yeah.
And exits to stage right, which is just a couple of stairs off into the tavern. And
I'm clapping.
this figure sidles over to the barkeep, who presents down one of the finer musty goblets. Well, that's saying much. Presents it to this figure, filled with what looks like a very nice wine, considering it's a tavern. What do we do?
Sorry, what letter does the name of your character start with?
Oh,
Thank you.
Please just tell us the name of your character again. I'm doing all phonetics.
Ralxies. I don't know. The internet told me it meant
Ral.
anguish.
Roxy's.
Okay.
Just trust the internet.
Well, I think because I don't mean to go first again, but
Go on, go first.
because I came over to came over to sit next to Accra to get them a drink, catch up, and stuff like that. I am sitting at the barkeep, so I do notice this. I still don't really get to see their face because during the show they were silhouetted, and I still only get sort of a side profile, and I'm still kind of only focusing on my drink, not really paying much attention. But I am at the barkeep, and I do pay mine to the tall figure, saying that was good. Yes, well done. Yeah, good show.
This figure
And I gave a light clap.
nods at you gratefully, as he sips on his wine. Anyone else?
I will approach the mysterious figure and I will ask if he would like to dance.
Oh. How do you ask? Sorry?
Why, hello there. Would you like to dance with me?
Sorry.
Is the music continues after E's?
What?
I've started referring to people by letters, okay? I'm lazy. After your character finishes
Yes.
playing his little piece, is there someone else who starts playing music?
There
or
is
different
ambient
music?
noise. It's like an unremarkable
So like there's like
trio
a
of people.
fiddle playing. I'd like
Yeah.
a fiddle
Yeah,
playing.
there's someone on a generic lute doing some generic, well-known little bring. You know?
Diddles.
Okay.
Little diddle.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's not anything super thrilling or enthralling.
Okay.
This mysterious figure goes, "Why, yes, of course, I would love to." And he takes your hand and he pulls you away into the rather sparse dancing area, where you two obnoxiously start dancing when everyone else is
As
just
in drama.
Yes. Anyone else?
I'm just standing there judging
I'm
you
just
two for dancing
Yeah.
in my darkness and
Ah.
in the angst.
Yeah.
I'm just
Could
kind of
never
looking
What a
around.
waste
I'm
of
looking to
time
see if
and
anyone's
energy.
like. I'm looking around to see if anyone's looking at me or anything.
I've kind
Looking.
of stayed by the stage. I'm just kind of hovering, looking around. Not much to do.
Nice.
Hovering buddies.
Nothing interesting happens. I might go back outside. So make
After
something
the
interesting happen.
dance to this boring song concludes,
We made it less boring.
Accra and stop it. Accra and this mysterious figure walk back over to the barkeep, where Ekmon with a mysterious figure
No one knows.
picks up his drink again and starts to sip it once more as you're both talking.
What are you talking about?
I ask for your name.
You're
Ah.
carrying us.
What is your name, mysterious? You mysterious person, you.
Oh, well, you can call me Ekamon. And to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
My name is Akron Rixia.
Pleasure, I'm sure. What a dazzling name you have. Where's it from?
The Woodlands.
I'm not all that familiar with those form of regions. Of course, in my travels I've seen them, but myself, I come from steam and lava.
Can I pop over to the barkeep, and I'm talking, and can I talk to the person who's like pouring the alcohol and be like
The bartender.
the bar? that's who it. Because is this tavern? Is it also like a place where people can stay and sleep the night?
Yes, there are.
Right.
There are a few rentable rooms at the top. They're quite cramped, but they're good enough.
So I'm just asking how much does it cost and all that. I'm just like,
The barkeep indulges you and states that it would be
Remember, a loaf of bread is 5 silver pieces.
3
even.
4 gold pieces for a night, but that includes the evening meal yet to be had and the morning meal.
I'm really regretting doing an accent. Okay, I need to get into it. Alright. Is there any way I can get it lower? Is there anything I can do?
Barkeep scowls at you.
I'm smiling at him. I'm ignoring the fact he's scowling at me.
Would you like to roll for persuasion?
Oh.
The first roll.
Okay. Oh, crap! I'm the first row.
So you're either gonna
You are
set us off on a
trying-
good roll or a bad roll.
Okay.
You're
So
trying to persuade this barkeep to lower the price. Trying to, for me, don't you?
I have to roll it in with the Skittles.
Yes, you're rolling the Skittles.
Okay, do I get +4? Because I've got charisma +4.
Charisma is plus
Well,
four.
persuasive is... I'm a charismatic guy, I just
Okay.
have no strength.
I'm
Don't
going
be
to
rude.
say... I'm going to say you need to get a 12.
Is that 12 including the +4?
Yeah.
That's 11 +4, 15.
The barkeep scowls at you. That's like grumbles. Suppose I could go down to an 18. No, sorry. Suppose I could go down to 3 gold pieces.
Myron turns around, he's contemplating.
Does he even have 3 gold pieces? Nine.
He has 10, but that's his life savings, so he's like thinking about the weather. How's the weather? Is
Hi,
it
I'm so sorry to interrupt. My dad's texted me.
Oh.
Is your mum going to be okay to drop me back?
Yes.
Great, thank you. Continue.
As Marin looks kind of at this prospect, Echemon notices from a few stalls away and turns around to be like, "Oh my good fella, I'd be happy to pay your fare for you."
Are you? Give me a moment to get into the mix. Are you sure? I mean, no. You're the liar guy. Yeah,
I'm so happy you noticed.
you
Thank
play brilliantly, man.
Thank you so much. But yes, I'd be happy to pay for your night's stay. Really, it'd be nothing out of my pocket.
What do you want for it?
I could probably use some companionship.
That's my specialty.
Which sounds...
No. Some decent conversation would be quite alright.
Personally,
Sure,
if I
any-
was Chloe, I'd be slightly offended at this point.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't know.
I was just
Not-
quizzing
not to
with my
offend my darling
-2
Accra.
charisma. My -2.
Not to offend my darling Accra.
I mean, I'm great at
You're,
casual conversation.
yes, that would be
Like
quite nice.
leaning forward.
Ekmon leans away. He goes
I have
like
a
this,
girlfriend.
clearly showing his engagement ring. Oh, yes! No, I don't feel that would be necessary. I'd still be happy to pay your fare, though.
I look at him quite confused, like, why are you paying it? But I'm not, like, gonna be like, oh, no. I'm like, right, sure, I mean, yeah, do you... Okay, that's pretty neat.
Yes, I find myself on a quest to become more charitable lately. So,
I mean, who am I to
barkeep,
complain?
18 was it? 2 was it? Ekmon then rifles through a pouch attached to his belt and brings
Which
out
is
2 gold pieces.
unfeasibly large, I assume.
You know what I mean? It's just like hand pouch, it's like purse.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at him doing
well,
that.
he has
I'm like,
another one full of platinum. Full of
Oh,
platinum
my
coins.
bad,
This
my
is his
bad.
gold coin. Because he gets a lot of change from various things.
Would he be carrying that on him?
What if
You
you
just
lost it?
in a
It wouldn't
random
matter.
town?
Yeah. He's quite oblivious to the fact that other people wouldn't have this kind of money. He builds out 2 gold pieces, anyhow, and places them quite elegantly in the barkeep's hand, who nods at him rather oddly, and kind of like, what a weirdo.
my God, thank you, thank you, dude. What, damn. So what do you want me to do? Like,
I don't know. Would you like to have dinner with me? I'm sure we could find something interesting to talk about.
he's hyped. He hasn't eaten in like a week. He's like, hell yeah, mate. Let's go. I don't know what accent this is, but
As long
it's,
as you're paying.
as long as you're as long as you're paying.
Yes, don't worry. I'm also staying here for the next few days. I have an agreement with Barkeep for my duties and entertainment.
Oh, understandable. You're pretty good.
Thank you.
I'm going to say that Rowan has been stood by the stage, which is close enough to the bar that he can hear the conversation and quietly judging.
I'm still kind of keeping my eye on the two brawlers that have now settled down thanks to the nice
They
gentle
have-
music.
They've parted ways and they're just quietly grumbling to themselves.
But I'm still keeping my eye just on anything. Still focusing on my drink. I'm now on my second drink. I realise that is quite irresponsible, but you know, it was a successful day of being such a good hero. I feel like that I deserve that.
Very well.
I think my character has gotten bored by now because it's just boring normal music on the stage. That's,
Not my Chemical
I've seen
Romance.
that many
bland.
times at the parties that my
Ah,
parents have taken me to, you know. So I decide to go and investigate some of the people who've been loitering around. I think. Elle, what's your character called? Rowan. I think Rowan has been looking quite odd, stood there, and looks a bit out of it. So maybe I could snatch a few pennies.
He doesn't have any pennies to give you! He's got like 2 copper pieces in that pouch. No, he's got
just
5.
as you're scoping out your potential victims.
My entertainment.
Exactly. Your eyes glance back to Ekmon, one of the only other tieflings in this establishment. And you kind of squint at him a bit, being like, huh. I would like you to roll a perception check, please. And I would like you to get a 13.
I can't see what that says.
17.
17.
I mean, even with your like plus stuff, you've gotten it.
I've got stuff on my phone, but I don't know where to find it. I'll just let you have that. Wait, is it that one?
Perception's wisdom.
Okay.
Plus 3.
I feel like
Oh,
the thing
so
my character
20.
is really kind of secretive about has already come out really.
Sorry, that wasn't me imitating you. My throat smells still.
As you're squinting at him, he finally turns to lean his elbows back on the bar as he's talking with Akra and
Looking
Nyron.
down at me.
And you finally get a good look at his face, and you're like, you gasp, realising where you know this fellow from. You've met him in these parties. Like, you're a noble. Well, a noble. Your parents. Your parents.
My parents are
Have
nobles.
been. Yeah, your parents are nobles. And to these parties they had taken you to when you were younger, you realised this kid was also there. What do you do?
I will toss the hood of my cape down and excitedly, forgetting all the angst, prance over to greet an old friend.
Ekmon doesn't seem to recognise you immediately. Like, when he just quickly.
Are you okay?
Hmm?
Are you like not okay?
Oh no, I just
Okay.
I'm good.
Business. Sorry, I need to look up this wisdom.
Oh dear.
Why is there so many dice?
Shut up.
Different
D6,
situation.
D4,
Okay.
D8, D10 even.
Oh, so which one we do for each thing?
Yeah.
So
So
they're
for
not
example,
loud
most
properly.
things you'll roll.
Oh. Oh.
Oh dear.
Ekmon is rather confused at this.
No!
He
I'm sorry, I lost my skill. Please
okay, so there's a dice. He looks at you being like, hello. He doesn't appear to know who you are.
Found it.
Myron's currently feeling very short.
I think so. Ralxes is a little bit oblivious, but just speaks to you like an old friend. Hello, like, I haven't seen you in so many years. Do you remember all those parties? I could mention a few things of our shared past, but
Yes.
nothing that would give away who I am to you.
Yes.
Because why would I notice that you hadn't recognised?
Ekamon nods along, realising that, this is one of the many people he had encountered in his youth. He's still in his youth. His parents probably introduced him to, hoping for a betrothal of some kind, until he got engaged to his current fiance. So he nods along, being like, yes.
Akra notices this encounter and walks past saying, awkward.
I'm just going to look very confused at that.
Ekamon turns to glare at her a bit.
Sorry, I did not mean to.
Like-
We were just dancing. Where's this?
We were. You were quite bland conversation, really.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
May I also congratulate you on your engagement?
Ekamon perks up at this. He is, oh, I thank you. Yes, I'm so dearly happy. We've been betrothed for so long, and finally I'm old enough to get ready to get wed. He continues to rather babble about his blooming relationship, and desperate you start to lose interest.
Well, I start to lose interest after sort of not listening in, just sort of start to lose interest in the conversations that I am overhearing around. I finished my second drink. Feel like I've successfully
I mean,
just.
you're a big lad, you can handle another
Just
drink.
you know,
Yeah, I was
no,
thinking
I'm on
tall
patrol.
characters,
I'm
don't
on
need
patrol.
to have quite a lot.
I'm on duty. I've looked around the tavern. Everything seems fine. Brawlers are down. Everything's chill. People are happy now that there's music. I've listened to the lovely music, and now everything's quite tamed down. And I feel like I should probably get back. I should probably get back to what I'm doing. Probably get back to work. So I pay my tab. Here's my glass, and I step towards the door to exit.
Putting pressure on you. There are two beggars at the table.
Oh yeah.
As you exit these swinging saloons,
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I'm
you misplace a foot and trip over.
What?
Do a roll for dexterity.
That would cause a big clatter if you're 8 foot.
Oh my god.
That would be funny.
Do I like?
You've
what?
stumbled.
I
You
stumbled,
need to
but
roll
not
to see if
tripped.
you make a big
During
mess
this
of yourself.
time, before you exited, Rowan, you have left the tavern,
Aw,
having gotten very bored of the bland music you've heard
gotta try and
many
make
times
some money.
before. So you start to be like, I guess I'll prepare for the dinner rush at the tavern and sit outside
Shaking
outside
my
the
cup.
doors. Having a very look on your face.
The sort of, cross-legged hand in your lap.
Yeah. But as you're
The
doing
pose.
this, you need to stretch a bit. You stick one of your legs out to try and click your knee. Oh, it's bugging you so much. And just as this happens, Fred, please roll for dexterity.
Oh God! What dice
I
do I
would
roll?
like you to get
Come on,
Make it
summit
difficult.
low.
a
Something like
17.
Oh,
17!
We need this to be interesting, Frederick.
Something low. Come on. Okay, what's my
what's dexterity?
plus
It's-
2?
Oh, is it its own category?
Yeah.
Jesus. 8.
You don't tumble completely, but
I'm
with
full
this
of myself.
leg stuck out from the entrance of this tavern, it's very in your way. You're not at fault.
my
You
God.
are
I'm just stretching.
into the door. You're more paying attention to like strap on your arm, and that's coming a bit loose. So you go to tighten the buckle, and
You don't even have your hands to put down. It's like caught up doing like
you trip
I
over.
feel like
You
that.
trip over this comparatively skinny, withered leg. And rather tumble, you manage to catch yourself on your legs.
I love
You
you,
don't
Chloe.
you don't fall,
Right.
but there's a
Oh.
bit of a clatter due to your armor.
That's gonna fuck my poor leg up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I don't like fall flat on my face, I just like,
No,
whoa.
yeah, you're like whoa, you know.
Bit
Okay.
of clatter.
You're still a bit on the
Saloon
floor.
doors hit you several times because they
Yeah,
swing.
they kind of yeah.
They hit you and
Um,
swing back out and hit
And
you
this
again.
does draw quite the attention, particularly that of Acris. Acris, you walk over me and like, oh, that's rather embarrassing. So you walk over to rather taunt him playfully,
Can I?
and
Sorry.
and with you, Ekmon is also drawn into this noise, and it's like, oh, and goes to like offer his oh so generous assistance. It's like, oh, how can I help you? And as Ekmon goes, Myra, not wanting to lose his meal ticket, follows him, like trails after him like a puppy, and
Hanging onto the back of his cloak.
Wait, yeah. Myron's
Roxy.
holding.
Grabbed onto his belt.
Myron's holding onto the
I'm
back of his
sorry.
coat.
And Roxy's also follows him, not wanting to lose touch of this old friend so quickly.
So what? Fred's tripped over me, and suddenly everyone's coming.
Every single
to see.
interesting character in this
This is
place.
how we become a group.
Every single
By laughing
main
at you.
character.
Laughing at you, and also my now incredibly damaged leg.
Yes.
Well
Laughing
done,
at both
Frederick.
of you.
Does anyone have medicine or anything?
I have a med kit, I think. Oh, no, I have a mess kit.
Don't, as a
Oh.
paladin, don't you have healing touch?
Think so.
Oh, you better be using your healing.
Yeah,
touch.
lay on-
This
lay
guy's
on-
not going to survive a lame leg.
Yeah, lay on hands.
What were you saying, Chloe?
I ask Blythe whether he's so lonely that he feels like he needs to kiss the floor.
That's very funny.
Yeah, once you
I
get
let
by all
out
that.
a bit of a. Oh, shut up.
Ekmon laughs at this, rather, hauntingly, being like,
You know that pretentious laugh that posh people do.
Yeah.
yes,
Haha.
yeah. He does that, basically. And rather, like slaps your shoulder, rather, like, oh!
I copy Ekmon in laughing because I want to.
You do-
I want to be
You do.
appeasing
Okay,
him.
okay. Ekmon does a. Oh, and you go like a.
Yeah.
Like the dumb sidekick to a really awful villain.
My character, while you're doing this, because I've walked over to a new group of people, I pull my hood back up and I retake up the, like, angsty vibe. Because
Ruder.
these
So
new
after-
people
after
can't
you've
know
left-
the time's fun.
After you've left this tavern, trailing after Ekmon,
Obviously.
you kind of are like, and so you're now leaning against the wall of the tavern, being like, oh.
Laughing, that's beneath me.
Nothing's funny when you've suffered so much.
So much. Mummy and Daddy only gave me 20 gold allowance a week.
Nothing's funny when you've suffered so
Actually,
much.
I do get £20 a week from my dad.
Oh, okay, shut up.
That I do, but if it's for food.
Anyway, I'm a little bit. Oh, shut up, Akira. Kissing the floor. Duh, whatever.
Dumb. Very Homer
Ekmon,
Simpson
being
of
the
you.
ever extroverted, oh, so generous person he is, it's like, oh, have you injured yourself? You've scuffed up your armour a bit. Oh, would you like me to get it replaced?
I'm just like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's battle armor. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It's
And then-
supposed to look like
It's
that.
supposed to look like that, alright? And
It
then,
didn't even get scuffed in the fall. It was already like that.
and then, of course, after I'm a bit, brush myself off a bit, I turn, of course, my attention to the fucked up leg, and I'm a bit like, oh, I'm really sorry. You're alright. I didn't even see your leg. I was just strapping. I was.
Cat!
Oh,
Hi, honey. the other one?
Look at the baby. Baby. Hiya, Pooks. How you doing? Lovely.
Anyway,
So of
Didn't
course,
allow
I didn't even see you there. I was strapping something on my arm.
Hey,
And,
baby.
with Blythe's attention
Blythe.
now drop. I just said
Is
that.
it Blythe?
No,
You
I said Blythe.
lives with an S. That's what I heard.
With
Anyway.
Blythe's attention now drawn to the crippled human, like writhing in agony.
Alright. He's got some.
Oh, roll for
decorum.
Constitution, please.
Which one we're rolling? 20.
20. I'd like you to get a 12.
My constitution's a plus.
Don't tell them what you'd like them to get. Just tell them what happens
17.
when they roll the dice.
Would you like me to roll it properly? Because I did just drop it.
Yeah, roll it properly.
Is it okay if I use the toilet? Just tell me.
11 plus
What
1,
happens?
12. Bang on.
Oh, this,
Oh, goodbye.
Your eyes are on me.
This is just a game
Yes,
of summon
so-
the cat now.
so it's not. Your leg isn't broken,
Slightly
Oh, good.
but
electric.
but some of the
Knee's a bit
like
twisted.
joints in the armor had like tore open a gash on the side
I'll
of your
take
leg.
that.
And a gash? What did I do to their leg?
No, you tripped over it, but like you're.
Oh, I
not
could
bent
tore
over
it.
armor.
Right, yeah.
Oh, and you don't even have feet to your armor. You've got dragon legs. It was
Yeah.
your claw.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
The claw tore open a gash on your leg, and the scales kind of like grazed it a bit, so it's all red and raw.
That's disgusting. My poor
Um,
little guy. Fred, look what you've done.
Ekmon, now with noticing his main focus attention onto the poor writhing human.
My poor
Ekmon's
Just
like, oh,
beside
you
themselves.
poor thing! You're like 2 feet shorter than him. You're like a child to this guy.
I'm 5'7", thank you very much.
Yes, that's exactly 2 feet shorter than him.
Dumb.
I thought
He's
that was
like-
a shout.
He's kind of being like, oh, look what he's done to you.
Yeah, look what you've done to me, you dick. Hi,
What
Amy.
do you do?
Me?
Anyway.
What's happened?
I
My
go.
leg's fucked.
I don't worry about it. I can fix this. I'm a paladin. Probably
Fred's
should-
armor is fine. My leg is not. Is the basics.
I'm a paladin. Well, I probably shouldn't have told you that, but yeah, don't worry. I've got this thing. Don't you even worry about it. Lay on hands. No.
Yes, you perform lay on hands.
Do I need to roll?
And is it a cantrip or a spell?
Do we need to Google?
You don't need to. Just do you know?
No.
I'm gonna assume it's a cantrip then, since it's just a basic paladin.
No, I
ring.
think it is a cantrip.
Yes. No, you don't need to roll. Your wound starts to knit together. All that's like left at the end is a small silver scar, and
So you know when you like open a wound, there's
Yes.
like blood everywhere.
yes.
Does it disappear or does it stay there? Does it go back into my body?
It kind of like absorbs.
Okay, neat.
But not. All the what got on your clothes stays on your clothes. So.
Cool.
Yes. And Ekmon turns to you and is like, "Oh, that was so irresponsible of you. I can't believe you did that to
I
that
know,
poor fragile human."
I know. I'm sorry. You know what? For the trouble, reach in my purse. Flip you a silver coin.
Great. Thanks.
Ekmon was like, "Oh, you can offer more than that."
I'll add to my
I flip a
wealth.
second silver coin over to you.
Reduce 2 silver off your magic cards.
Oh,
And
fuck.
Elle adds 2 silver.
I'm
please.
adding 2 silver.
I only have 100 gold pieces.
Great. Put 100 gold and then put -2 on the silver.
I'm just thinking in my mind I should get
Or
hit
put
more.
99.
Huh?
I'm
and
thinking in my
then
mind I
put
should get hurt more.
Fuck 8.
I'm like, damn.
Ekmon seems to quickly forget about his absolute disgrace at your appalling actions.
Rubber.
On the back of pencils.
What was that noise?
And and kind of brushes off, being like, "Oh, all's well now, anyway."
Okay, if you say so.
And offers his startlingly well manicured hand to you, and being like, "My name's Akamon. To who am I speaking to?"
Am I just still on the floor at this point?
I love how you
just
still don't know my
scrolled
character's
No,
name.
I
Oh
fixed
my
you
God.
and I
Yeah,
gave you a
you-
quid.
You've given him a room, you can
Great,
have dinner
you've
with
given
him,
me
you still
two
don't know
silver
his name.
pieces and fixed my leg, so I'm
Dad,
just sat on the
lunch.
floor holding
Lunch.
two silver
Literally,
pieces.
you got
Can
your
I like
lunch.
go over to check if you're okay?
And
Because we
my-
kind of have like.
Fucked up clothing with
I'm
blood
like-
on it and this little silver scar.
Can I go over to Rowan? Wait, are you? You're called Rowan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I remembered.
you're right, man. Wait, what was it?
By the way, when are people
You
leaving?
alright?
I'm not.
Alright.
No, there's no pressure to leave. Just
I do not mind.
I just
I'll
said
leave
to my mum
whenever
I'd
others
message
are leaving.
whenever. So.
Probably 7. Is that okay?
yeah, that's fine. Are you staying for dinner?
Is everyone?
I'm not.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know when dinner's gonna be, so you'll find out, I guess.
We could just cut it short at dinner.
Yeah. We usually have dinner quite late though, so. Yeah. So I guess we'll just carry on.
Cool.
Yeah,
drink
who
that,
the pleasure of speaking to?
You said about 6. So should
I'm
we
like,
like,
oh, yeah.
6?
Like,
What time is it?
you're
It's just
right.
gone 5.
You're right,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I guess.
But,
What
no,
am I
but-
doing?
Anyway,
You're right.
to who am I speaking to?
Oh, yes, Blythe Cadwelder at your service. I'm the town guard of Lanedale. If you're familiar, it's the city next over.
Oh, yes! Oh, I've been there before. Oh, it's
Exactly
so
what they
quaint. Oh, I do love it there.
Oh, it's
My fiance lives near there, you
quaint,
see.
days travel from the city, but yeah, go on.
I was actually just about to say that before you interrupted me. Yes, my fiance is only about a day's travel from there. He lives in the city.
Yes, well, yes, I've been meaning to go over to the main city in quite some time. I haven't been there in a while, but yes, I apologies for this, for the disturbance. I really should be on my way.
Well, no, I'm actually on my way back to the city. Would you like to join me?
Oh,
No.
I am. I'm torn between the two. I really should, but of course, you do seem quite important.
I mean,
do seem quite
my parents always do get upset when I'm not accompanied on my travels. See, there may be some people out to get me.
I. Oh, all right then. I'll come back to the patrol later.
I do so appreciate it. We'll have to remain here for at least a day or two. I did promise my good friend here. What's your name?
I'm Myron.
Myron. A meal and a warm bed.
Right, of course. Yes, I can wait today. Yes, no worries. No worries.
Very well.
Well, now it's been a lovely time at the tavern, but I really should be getting on with my patrol. I feel like I've outstayed my welcome, had my drinks, and I fear I should be off now.
Oh, nonsense. But if you must, I suppose, you can come meet me back here in a few days.
Yes, of course. Yes, that would be grand.
Farewell.
Get on my horse.
Trot
I figured
away.
out what your accent reminds me of. Red Queen in the Alice in Wonderland
Oh,
live
yes.
action.
Yes.
So
Can't.
we having dinner?
When's dinner?
Oh, wait, is that what, in the thing? Or of today?
No, I mean in,
Okay. I think it's a
That
roast
wasn't really-
today, so.
Oh
In
my
the
god,
tavern?
we're having a roast as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Okay, so
'Cause
Fred
he-
is out of the picture.
Bye, Fred.
See ya.
You're just gone forever now.
I'm
What's that?
patrolling.
I think my character's just kind of lurking around you because I didn't really have much to do.
Yeah.
It's not like I have a day job.
I'm clearly quite rich, so.
Yeah.
Um.
But you're a friend, and I wouldn't use my friends for entertainment. Unless it turned out they didn't know me.
Any of you three want to do anything?
I get bored, so I reborrow another horse, and
Ah.
I will trot away back to my forest, where I will
Great.
drink from the
How are we
streams.
going to find you again?
I will leave a beacon like a calling card where I can be like access
Okay.
new people I've met.
So
We want to try again.
before you had left, you've given Myron this this address. It's like a mini map basically. It's about the size of a business card with slightly rougher edges, and it's of the town and then the surrounding forest and farmland. And right in the middle of one of the forests is a little circle being like, "Find me here." And Myron's is like, "Oh,
Great.
and offers it to Ekmon because he has no idea what it is. Ekmon takes it, being familiar with such things. It's quite a common way to give out your contact information.
Did you make that up on the spot?
Yes.
I love that.
It's fabulous.
It was very well put together for something you've just made up.
This
on the spot.
entire thing is made up on the spot, Al.
Yeah, we are kind of deviating. Shimmying and shaking.
Well, I mean, one of the group has just got on a horse and run off into the forest.
Yes,
so.
and the other one is on another horse. Gone
Yeah.
forever.
I'm not going forever.
Ekmon takes the horse, is like, and on the back of it says, Acronoixius, and Ekmon is like, oh, yes, and tucks it into one of his pockets. For later. You two are gone. Who's next?
I kind of haul myself up off the floor and readjust my clothing so that the bits that are covered in blood are not visible. Thanks, Fred. I'm just kind of standing there, I guess. I've got my pot in my hand.
Can I
If anyone wants to drop any coins in it.
Can I like? Sorry, I want to do some. I want to gesture. Oh. Okay. Can I like be like to Echo and I'm like, well, you know that kid. He's pretty hurt. You know, I think we should. Doesn't look like he's eaten in a while. You know, I think we should get him, and you know, we maybe. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Well, he could have my dinner, but you were gonna pay for, or we could. You could give him a dinner too. He looks like he needs a place to stay.
Absolutely heartwarmed at this gesture of offering your much needed meal to another is, well, I can't go about feeding the entire town, but I suppose if you insist.
He absolutely could go about feeding the entire town.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like a warm meal for the evening?
Yeah. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Follow me then. Who will I be feeding this evening?
Alright, my name's... Why am I doing the Australian accent?
It signifies the poor.
Australian.
I'm gonna hit you with this. My name's Rowan.
I like.
Any second name, Rowan?
No.
Neither do I.
Bold-faced
Couldn't
lie.
afford one.
He's got a second name, he just isn't giving
guys
it
don't have
out.
second names.
Fair enough.
What?
Off we go then. So they
We
I'm just
exchange
gonna kind of
glances.
follow
Like
the group.
we look at
And
Ekmon
Ekmon
and
kind
then we kind of look at each other.
side glances you, but dismisses it. You're both tieflings. He trusts you in the sense that he trusts his own
Tieflings?
species.
Oh, you're. Oh, I thought you were talking me.
Found the low scroll.
Everything alright?
No,
Oh, damn, you're strong.
I know.
Okay.
What happened there?
Lean too far back.
Yeah, no.
There
the
are four
screws
legs on a
much-
chair.
Do you want to move on to the bed?
No, it's fine. Live, laugh, love. Live life
Do you
from
want
the
to
edge.
sit on the, do you want to sit on
Live
the arm
life,
of my
love,
chair?
edge.
Okay, move your knee down.
Live, love,
Okay.
I mean, there's another chair there
It's
as
fine.
well.
Our mount spread for stability.
Yeah, no, you knocked some of my decorations down. My
My
poor
bad.
TV.
Oh,
My TV was on the back
fine.
of that desk. Yeah, you should be.
Okay.
Anyway, Where were we?
You know me. Come on. With friends.
Mateo.
Go away.
Mateo, come here,
You
baby.
get to see her every day. Go away.
What's the cat called?
Wagtail. They're named after birds. I didn't choose Raven. I just went with the bird theme. Because our dogs are Peanut and Pecan. So we're like, they've got to have a theme. Birds. And Wagtail's like the black, white and grey birds. She's grey
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in the way of your point of routine?
Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm really hungry. I don't want lunch.
Eat Skittles.
I had a pot noodle for lunch.
Okay, basically, Ekmon,
It was
Myron, and Rowan go in, have their dinner. During this, Ekmon decides, fine, I'll pay for your night as well.
Thank
Honestly.
you.
And during this time,
Much obliged.
Riley sees
Nice.
Ralxies decides to also cook dinner, invites herself onto the same table, at which Ekmon cordially does not mention, and they have civil discussions unrelating to their dubious past.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
And
Ralxies.
Ralxies
Don't worry, I have to keep checking
Also-
my phone at the start.
also rents a room, and as it nears evening, they all go up to get a night's rest. What were you going to say?
I was going to introduce myself to.
Too late, sorry mate.
Alright, nice to
No,
meet you,
during
I'm
this-
Lauren.
During this, Myron has introduced themselves. Everyone knows each other now.
Everyone's
Yay.
sleep time.
Long rest, and I'm really hungry. We're taking a little break.
Little 15-minute break.
intermission.
Nice one.
Can we kill something?
I think I'm going at
Sorry.
6, by the way, because I told my mum 6.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's kill some it before we go.